So I'm realizing now, as I make a log of my recording progress in my Let's Play notebook, that I currently have two Let's Plays going on whose initials are BD, that being Brilliant Diamond and Bravely Default. This is gonna get real confusing on the file management front. Hello all you crazy people out there, my name is Michael, I like wizards and dragons and making games, and that was the wrong intro, and I'm just gonna roll with it, because that's something I'm probably gonna be doing a lot of going forward. Wild Pokemon lurk in the tall grass. They can come bursting out at any time. So if you're wanting to battle wild Pokemon, just walk in tall grass. If you want to avoid wild Pokemon, then stay out of the tall grass. Alright, that is good information to have. And right on cue, we are getting into our first official random encounter battle in this game. So we are going to be tossing out Chimchar. And let's see, this is probably going to go an awful lot like the battle with the first Wild Starly, and I think I'm not even going to leave these in. So, for those of you who have not been here for Pokemon Let's Plays that I've done in the past, oh, okay, that was I got lucky on the damage roll there, so that battle ended early. Typically what I do is I cut out random encounters entirely, and trainer battles I will either, if I don't talk through them, which I try to do, at least some of the times, I will just speed through them. I will, like, speed up the video. Probably what I'm going to be doing for Pokemon battles in this Let's Play, we'll see. And obviously, things like gym battles and other boss battles will get left in and commentated in full. If your Pokemon's health is getting low, okay, yeah. I don't know why I'm expecting the NPCs at this point in the game to have interesting things to say. I kinda just talk to them out of habit, honestly. Hi, I work at a Pokemart. Did you know that a Pokemon's health is measured in hit points? Alright. Again, talking to things out of habit. Okay, you're giving me free potions, I'll take that. I'm realizing now, and I got a level there, I will probably not leave in every single level up screen that I get during a random encounter or anything like that, but that just felt like something I should call attention to. I guess it would have made sense for me to leave that battle in because this is relevant to what was on my mind. But the trees in the battle arenas are different from the trees on the overworld. That's interesting. Like, I like them both. The trunks are a little weirdly big, but I like them both. They're both very green. But it's now that I've seen that, like, I can't unsee it. All right. I guess there's less stuff going on the in the battle environment, so they can have a higher polygon budget and stuff for those scenes, something like that. Anyway, Lucas, how you doing? I've been waiting for you. Please come with me. The professor's waiting to see you. See, this is our Pokemon research lab. We'll just go ahead and Barry. Oh, it's you. That old guy. He's not so scary as much as he is totally out there. That doesn't matter, Dragonite. I'm out of here. See you later. Alright. What was that? Your friend always seems to be in such a rush. Anyway, let's go in. So this is where we're going to get to nickname our Pokemon, I believe. I do not have any plans for what my nicknames for this game are going to be. I also don't have any plans for what my team in this game is going to be. Which is probably the more important part, but I'll play it by ear. Finally, you've come, Dragonite, was it? Let me see your Pokemon again. I see. The Pokemon seems to be rather happy. Alrighty then, I'll give that Chimchar to you as a gift. Now that it's yours, would you like to give it a nickname? I do. I do not know what I'm going to call it. Oh boy. Okay, so because I like to have a theme when it comes to my the nicknames that I give things in Pokemon games, okay, good, that fits within the character limit. I'm going to be going with Scientist this time around. And, where did I put my controller? Here's my controller. I guess Archimedes isn't really a scientist, or at least he wouldn't have called himself such. He was more of a philosopher, but as to our understanding, he would have called himself a philosopher anyway, but as to our understanding of the word, he would have been a scientist. And, I believe he did some experiments with fire. And, Chimchar being a fire type, we're gonna go with that. So, I see. Are you happy with that nickname? I think I am. assuming that I spelled it correctly, and if I didn't, I'm sure that people are gonna, one, laugh at me, and then I'm gonna rush off to the name raider as fast as I can. I heard you battled very well, despite it being your first time. And from what I can see, there's a growing bond between you and that Pokemon, though it is still young. That's why I would like to entrust you with Chimchar. Am I ever glad you're kind towards Pokemon? If you weren't, well, I didn't even want to think about it. Let's move on to the main topic. There is something I want you to do for me. My name is Rowan, I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokedex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? I mean, no, because I'm not going to go and catch them all. Alright, I do not want to disappoint these eyebrows. I can stand here without speaking for hours. I'm a very patient man. Let me ask you again. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Alright. So, we're gonna tell him that we're gonna do a catch-em-all run, and then we're just gonna not do that because I don't have the patience for that. This Pokedex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Dragonite, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. Got the same kind of Pokedex as you. When you walked up Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I've lived for 60 years, even now I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means that there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go! Dragonite, your grand adventure begins right now. The professor asked me to help, so I'm going to go and fill the Pokedex pages too. That makes us comrades working towards the same goal. I'll teach you your stuff later, okay? Okay. So, we can run around the lab. Do I want to talk to every NPC once again? You're Lucas's dad. Alright. Professor Rowan invented a new Pokedex while working alongside a professor from the Kanto region. Fascinating. Alright, these look like the Pokemon healing machines, but it doesn't seem that I can actually use that to heal my Pokemon. See I have some new... some new icons in the menu. Yeah, Archimedes definitely needs healing. But, I see you're still in the process of moving in. I did not realize until just this minute that these, like, tan-colored squares that you see in the basements of a lot of the DS Pokemon games, these are supposed to be cardboard boxes with tape over them. I had no idea what these were supposed to be. Whatever was in the basement of the Goldenrod City department store and wherever else they appeared. Wow, okay. I've been playing Pokemon games for how many years now? And there are still things for me to learn about them. Cool. So let's go. I can always stop at the Pokemon Center. Lucas. Hey, Dragonite, I want to show you a few things, so follow me. And here we have the follower jingle. The building with the red roof is the Pokemon Center. You can go get your Pokemon healed if it's been hurt in battle. You'll find a Pokemon Center in most towns. Over here, the building with the blue roof is the Pokemart. It's a shop where you can buy and sell all sorts of items. Dragonite, since you're a rookie trainer, you won't be able to buy very much stuff. Don't worry about it, okay? Oh yeah, right. Dragonite, you should let your family know you're helping Professor Rowan put together his Pokedex. You may have to travel pretty far, so you should let someone know. Oh, but first, go heal your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. You'll be safe then. Okay, be seeing you. Telephone. The amount of spam we get on the telephone by far dwarfs the amount of real calls we get on the telephone. Anyway, I'm glad to see that the most important feature of any Pokemon game has appeared in this one, and that is that you get to leave footprints behind in the sand. That's pretty cool. What's this? That is an antidote. Okay. And, boy, I said I was probably going to spend a lot of time looking at technical art in this game. And the particular effect that we're seeing on screen right now, its name is on the tip of my tongue. I cannot bring it to memory. We don't so much have the distortion displacement effect here that I made the shader video on in Game Maker about a year ago, but this looks an awful lot like one of the things that Jasper talked about in his Super Mario Galaxy Water video. Like, there's a little bit of ripple going on, but it's very slight. If you look at the light patches, in the ground, not the reflections, but the like the lightish parts of the texture, you can see the rippling around a little bit, but it's very slight. Anyway, I should probably go and 1, heal my Pokemon, and 2, go back home. Hi, Nurse Joy, and tell my mom that she won't be seeing much of me for a while. This is something else that I'll probably be cutting out most of in this game, but I guess since it's the first time, there's no reason for me not to. Do we still have the upstairs and downstairs for the multiplayer stuff? It looks like we do. You're working underground, it's off limits to the public, please try again later. That doesn't really matter to me because I do not have Nintendo Online. Because I do not spend a lot of time playing online games these days, and that would not be something that really is worth my spending money on. The top part of Sinnoh is very, like, square. Can I scroll the map? No? I feel like I should be able to move over just like another inch or so and see the west coast, but apparently not. Anyway. I am going to back out of there. That is the PC. Local club is at the top floor of the Pokemon Center. You can have all sorts of fun with your friends. That is something I can do. This is in fact, up until this Let's Play, the only part of Sinnoh that's been featured on my YouTube channel, because I did make some use of the local club in my copy of Pokemon Platinum when I was trading to evolve my my Heart Gold team. So that made an appearance a couple of times. Anyway, I am going to get out of here. I could duck into the Pokemart, but I don't think any of the NPCs in there are going to have anything extraordinarily useful to say, and I'm not really planning on buying anything. I guess just in case any of the, oh, you know what, I probably should buy Pokeballs, shouldn't I? I suppose, Lucas will be giving me some when he gives me the tutorial. Just in case, like, any of the NPCs just give me free stuff, I should probably go in and talk to everyone, because that's just something that they do nowadays, but whatever. Alright, the houses I will go into. You guys, Pokemon grow steadily stronger from battling against other Pokemon at first. You should heal your Pokemon regularly at Pokemon Centers while you're leveling them up. Mm-hmm. Alright, so are you trying to get me to do a Nuzlocke? I can't say Nuzlocks are anything that I've had any, significant interest in. I tried to do one once, many, many years ago, and it wasn't my thing. I just could not stay interested in it. Yes, I am Dragonite. You're doing the Pokedex thingy for the professor. Wow, that's the same as my big brother. Go for it. Ah, so that Rowan fellow is back. He's quite remarkable. He's been studying Pokemon since way, way back. My son and grandchild help Rowan with his studies now. Alright. I can't wait, and this is probably already true, but I can't wait for Pokemon to be old enough that, did not mean to go back up the stairs. That, like, I can go around telling people that I've been playing Pokemon since before you were born, like, Price, the gym leader in Johto. I think I actually mentioned that in, when I did Heart Gold some time ago. But anyway. You feel old yet? Are there any items for me to collect up here? I think there might be one, like, all the way at the end by the lakefront. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. So I've been told to go back and just mention to my mom that I will be disappearing for the next 35 hours of gameplay, probably? Who knows? Anyway, Mom! Got some news! Which is that you're not going to see me again for about 4 months. That wasn't the response I was expecting. What's up? Wow, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big. Okay, dear, go for it. Your mom's got your back. Oh, I know. I've got something useful. I've got something that you'll find useful. And that is the guidebook. Put the guidebook in your bag's key items pocket. That's a guidebook. Take a look at it whenever you are curious about something or have questions during your adventure. You may find an answer. Gee, a journey full of adventure. I envy you, kiddo. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. There's no one saying you can't. Boy, at Gen 9, you go on your Pokemon adventure with your mom. I'm just joking. I'll be alright by myself, dear, so you go and enjoy your adventure. When you're exposed to new things and experience new sensations, it makes your mother happy too. Please come back sometimes. I would like to see the kinds of Pokemon you've caught, dear. That is the guidebook. Do not remember if this was in the original Diamond, Pearl, and or Platinum. Excuse me, is my little waffle here? No. No, he's not. I am so clipping this and sending this to John. Oh, then he must have left already. What to do? That boy shouted about going on an adventure, then he bolted. So headstrong and reckless, or I at least wanted him to take this. Not to worry. Dragonite will deliver it for him. Won't you? I feel like I'm being strong-armed into this because between you and me, I'd rather see as little of Barry as possible, but we'll do it. So that is the parcel. And this is going to be... I think this was the Pokenav? I cannot remember. Knowing my boy, he will probably head straight to Jubilife City. Okay. Please take that. To my waffle. I can't believe I got through that with a straight face. Oh! You're forgetting something important. Am I? I got something. That hat always did you... Oh, yes, obviously. Okay. Classic Dawn hat. Now off you go. Very nice. Hat, the most important part of our character design. I think everyone I knew thought that this was like a sock that she was wearing the first time. Anyway, let us... Do I auto-run? I've been holding down the B button automatically, but I think I auto-run. I am just now realizing that. Okay. So we're going to go to Sandgem Town without getting into any random encounters, and then we will go up Route 202, which is a thing I've done in real life on a number of occasions, because that is indeed a US highway that runs through New Jersey. Do you know how to catch a Pokemon? I demonstrate how to catch one, so just watch, okay? Not even gonna ask. Alright, Wild Bidoof has appeared. I am gonna do my best to make this sound exciting. Go, Turtwig! And of course, he's gonna select his commands as slowly as possible. Turtwig is gonna use Tackle, that is going to go and probably do a little less than 50%. Bidoof is gonna use Growl, lower Turtwig's attack, that is going to result in Turtwig doing even less damage than before. I don't know if it's possible for the tutorial Pokemon to inflict critical hits. I know it was in Gen 3 and prior, I don't know if it was in Gen 4 and later. But if you are able to inflict a critical hit on a wild Pokemon during the catching tutorial and you knock it out, that would be hilarious. I'm pretty sure that in Gen 3, in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald at least, it was possible. There's like a 1 in 256 chance for the catching tutorial to knock out the wild Pokemon, but the game would just continue as normal, including Wally having caught his Ralts or whatever it was. But I don't know if that's still a thing in the games that came after that. They could just be completely scripted battles. So we are going to have Lucas just talking at me, and he's going to give me Pokeballs. And let's see. Yeah, Route 202 and coming up in not too long, Route 206 are two real life highways that run fairly through New Jersey, and I have been on a number of occasions to get to particularly North and South Jersey, or North Jersey anyway. I think when Route 202 runs south, it boy, I think that goes to Philadelphia. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, so this is going to be our inaugural trainer battle. I'm going to commentate this. I'm going to stop talking about driving directions in real life, but we're going to use Ember on this here Starly, and that is going to do just under 50%. Alright, perfect. This is going to do more damage than Scratch. I believe it's got a higher base power. I believe Ember has 40 base power and Scratch has 35, unless that's been changed since, like, 2007. Plus Ember gets same type attack bonus. I guess there's the matter of whether Chimchar's physical attack or special attack is higher, but I actually don't know. I don't think at level 6 it makes too much of a difference, so we should be getting a little bit more experience points for fighting that, because you are a stronger Starly. I believe Gen 8 changed it so that wild encounters and trainer battles give you the same amount of experience. Your pants look really like they're too small for you. I feel like they should be going at least a couple inches farther down your knees. That does not look comfortable, sir. So anyway, that's not as much of a factor as it might have once been, but the fact that I'm fighting, like, what, a level 5 instead of a level 2 definitely means I'll be getting a fair amount of experience. So I guess I'll make an effort to commentate this as well. Alright, Bidoof. You are not water type. I can use a fire move on your face. Alright, that's fantastic. Whatever. So let's go and use Ember. And we are going to... that did more than 50%. So that is going to be a nice 2-hit KO. We do not have to spend any longer on this than we have to. I do want to catch something. And... I've played enough Pokemon games on Let's Play that I'm starting to, like, not remember what I've used in the past and not used in the past, and that is further complicated by the fact that I used a rotating team in Sword, and I used like 30 different things, and I do not remember what a lot of them were, except for the obvious ones like Wooloo and my starter and what have you. But I'm probably gonna go with a set team of 6. And I think, regardless, I want to catch a Starly. Starly and Tailo and Swellow are some of the early game bird Pokemon that I like more than the others. Swellow, rather, I've definitely used fairly extensively in competitive. And it's actually really good. It's, at least back when I was doing competitive, mostly in Gen 6, it was, I think, NU, and I honestly don't know why, because it was... If you let it do its thing, it could hit like a truck. And I got some great pleasure out of using a Toxic Orb plus Guts plus Facade Swellow, and just letting it do massive amounts of damage to pretty much anything that didn't resist it. Good times.
Hey.
Anyway, Starly, Staravia, Staraptor are a little bit different. They are a little bit more less of a one-trick pony. I believe Staraptor's attack is actually fairly high. And it actually learns, I think, Superpower, the fighting type move, which I have used in a Pokemon playthrough on my own once, and it was pretty good for an early game bird type. And I want to try it out here on recording, not only because I like birds, but because it's got an interesting combination of moves, or at least so I remember. Anyway, am I just gonna talk through all these trainer battles? Am I not going to speed up any of these? I guess so. Honestly, I'm in like future plan talking mode right now, and that is really, really fine. I haven't really done much in these battles except for mash the A button on the Ember move. Speaking of which, how many power points do I have left on that? $14. Okay, Ember does have 25 power points. I haven't used that many of them so far. Shinx, so long, farewell. Peterson, goodbye. And that is going to be level 8 for us. And I mentioned attack versus special attack. They're about neck and neck right now. My attack is 15, special attack is 14. So all other factors being equal... Oh, the 16 and 16 after the level up. All other factors being equal, Ember will definitely be doing more damage than Scratch, thanks to ye old same type attack bonus. So I have... You're just gonna tell me about that Pokeball through the grass, right? You're not a trainer. Trainers, there are generally not more than 3 or 4 NPC trainers on the first routes of the game. And I think the most recent Pokemon games, there haven't been more than 3 or 4 trainers on like any of the routes in the games. Anyway, that is a Shinx. I have used a Shinx slash Lucio slash Luxray. And... Do I want to do it again? Not really. I'm just gonna look for a Starly. There are other electric types, I'm sure. I know that you do get an Eevee a couple hours into the game. And Jolteon is something that I have never used in a Pokemon game. Okay, here's a Starly. Yeah, Jolteon is something I've never used in a Pokemon game, whether that be on a Let's Play or on my own, or... I think the only time I've even used a Jolteon really in competitive was very briefly during Gen 5. So I don't even know that much about it competitively. Well, I know how to counter it, but I haven't got a lot of experience with using it. So let me try, and I'm not going to try and Ember you because that might actually take you down at this point. But we are going to use Scratch on your face. Ember definitely would have taken you down. And let's just start hecking Pokeballs at your face. And we're going to be catching ourselves a Starly. And we are going to... Are we left-handed in this game? Anyway, we've got ourselves a Starly. I am going to name you, You're a flying type? I'm trying to think of scientists that specialize in flight. You know, Archimedes might also be a name for that one, honestly. I'm pretty sure that Archimedes did like math involving like trajectories of projectiles. Anyway, let us give you a nickname. I'm thinking the obvious answer are the Wright brothers, but I want to do someone who did a little bit more epistemic studies. Maybe I guess Newton's canon, and orbital mechanics and that sort of thing. Orbital mechanics are more Kepler's thing. Should I name you Johannes Kepler? The guy who like figured out planetary motion and that they don't travel in circles but rather like ellipses and what have you. Here's my keyboard. I guess there was always Leonardo da Vinci who did the who drafted plans for basically a helicopter in the 15th century. 14th century? I think it was the 15th century. Alright. The theme with the nickname doesn't have to be super strong. Move that keyboard back out of the way. Kepler has been added to my party. Alright, so if I were to have caught a Shinx, I'm trying to think of who I would name that after. There's no shortage of scientists who did things with electricity between like Watt, Volta, Faraday, Coulomb, and the like, but how many Pokemon have you caught? I think you should catch some more. Might be more of a challenge raising a lot of Pokemon, but it's worth it. The more Pokemon you have, the happier you'll be. In Jubilife City, there's the trainer school. Check it out, Dragonite. Oh yeah, Waffle went to the trainer school earlier. Okay, see you around. Work hard on your Pokedex. Alright, you go and run off. I am going to end this video here. I am going to stop at the Pokemon Center. That is the trainer school. The Pokemon Center is over here. This has been Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Part 2. My name is Dragonite. I screwed up my intro at the beginning of the game. And introduced like a game dev video, but that's okay. I hope you all enjoyed this. In the next part, we are going to be exploring Jubilife City and maybe going a little bit farther out of town. We'll see. Probably. How much farther out of town really is the question. And I will see you all later.